Gemini 2.0, our new AI model for the agentic era. So Sundar was on this one. Information on the core human progress is why we focus for more than 26 years on our mission to organize the world's information to make accessible and useful, and it's why we continue to push the frontiers of AI to organize the information across every input and make it accessible via any output so that it can be truly useful for you. That was our vision when we introduced Gemini 1.0 last December. The first model built to natively multi-model Gemini 1.0 and 1.5 drove big advancements with multimodality and long context to understand information across text, video, image, and audio and code, and process a lot more of it. Now millions of developers are building with Gemini, and it's helping us reimagine our products, including 7 of them with 2 billion users. Interesting. I wonder who they are, and can create a new one. Notebook LM is a great example of what multimodality and long context can enable for people, and why it is loved by so many. Over the last year, we have been investing in developing more agentic models, meaning they can understand more about the world around you, think multi-steps ahead, and take actions on behalf of without your supervisions. That's really good. We're getting 2.0 into the hands of developers and trust and testers today. We're working quickly to get it in our products, leading with Gemini and Search. Starting today, our Gemini 2.0 Flash experimental model will be available to all Gemini users. We are also launching a new feature called Deep Research, which uses advanced reasoning and long context capabilities to act as a research assistant, exploring complex topics, compiling reports on behalf, and it's available in Gemini Advanced today. No product has been transformed more by AI than Search. Our AI overview now reached 1 billion people, enabling them to ask entirely new types of questions, quickly becoming one of our most popular search features ever. As the next step, we're bringing the advanced reasoning capabilities to Gemini 2.0 to AI to tackle more complex topics and multi-step questions, including advanced math equations, multi-model queries, and coding. We're starting to limit testing this week, and we'll be rolling it out more broadly early next year. And we continue to bring AI overviews to more countries and languages over the next year. 2.0 advances are underpinned by decades-long investments in our differentiated full-stack approach to AI innovation. It is built on custom hardware like Trillium? I don't even know how. I guess it's their TPU. TPUs power 100% of Gemini's 2.0 training and inference, and today Trillium is generally available to customers so they can build with it too. If Gemini 1.0 was about organizing and understanding information, Gemini 2.0 is about making it much more useful. I can't wait to see what the next era brings. So I guess if I were to talk about my first thoughts, is that I don't know what's going on with my glasses. Let me see if I can make it a little bit less dark. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I think it's interesting to see, like, if you guys weren't paying attention, OpenAI just released their 1.0 feature. OpenAI just released their deep research feature last week. And so if Google is doing that, it's just another signifier that the competition is getting closer. Like, and this is good. Like, I don't know if you guys are paying attention to the model prices, but I've heard, and I think we'll get into that. I've heard that Gemini is the cheapest model right now. And on top of that, its context window is a lot bigger than all the others. And I think that just speaks to Google's already vast resources in chips, in training, and engineers. And so really excited to play around with this thing. So let's get back into it. Let me see if I can say it. All right. Introducing Gemini 2.0, our new AI model for the agentic era. Over the past year, we have continued to make incredible progress in artificial intelligence. Today, we are releasing the first model in the Gemini 2.0 family of models, an experimental version of Gemini 2.0 Flash. It is our workhorse model with low latency and enhanced performance on cutting edge of our technology at scale. We're also sharing the frontiers of our agentic research by showcasing prototypes and enable Gemini 2.0 native model capabilities. So Gemini 2.0 Flash builds on the success of 1.5 Flash, the most popular model yet to developers with enhanced performance on similarities, fast response times, and notably 2.0 Flash even outperforms 1.0 Pro on key benchmarks at twice the speed. 2.0 Flash also comes with new capabilities in addition to supporting multi-model. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Ugh. Let me double check. I just want to make, oh yeah, you guys can hear me. Let me just double check. I can't see if anybody is in the comments right now, but yeah, doesn't seem like I have anything in the chat. All right, Gemini 2.0 Flash builds on a set of 1.5 Flash, our most popular model. Let me see if I can. Our most popular model yet for the developers with enhanced performance on similarity response, notably 2.0 Flash even outperforms 1.0 Pro on key benchmarks. Is twice the speed of 2.0 Flash. Also comes with new capabilities. In addition to supporting multi-model inputs like images, videos, and audios, 2.0 Flash now supports multi-model outputs like natively generated images mixed with text and steerable text-to-speech multi-model language. It is also natively calls tools like Google Search, code execution, as well as third-party user-defined functions. So this is really good. I think if you guys have been looking at the different tools that are available today, like Claude, one reason why I dislike using Claude for different tools, or let's say I had a business, I don't want to use Claude because there's not good tooling around it. A lot of communities have been making SDKs for OpenAI, and they do not include Claude, but I think people are catching up. I think people understand that we want these models to be able to search the internet. We want them to be autonomous. And so this is big because the information that's relevant today, it brings up so much more business use cases. I don't need information in the past. I need my agents to be able to see exactly what's going on today and make complex decisions on my behalf. That's what gets us a lot closer to automating many of the repetitive tasks that we don't, that humans are bad at. And so, yeah, looking at some of these benchmarks, general, I don't know any enhanced version of so popular MMLU dataset with questions across multiple subjects, high difficulty. So yeah, it's just comparing. I would have loved to see them compare this to, if we can get this even bigger, I would have loved to see them compare this to O3 or any of the other models. But I guess I'm going to guess, because if they're not comparing it to other models, that it's not as good, but whatever. It is improving a lot. Actually, like, now that I see this, it's like 1%, about 7% there. So yeah, it's better. Long context, non-long context understanding evaluation. Why does it look like it got worse there? But whatever. I guess it's their, if I had to guess, 2.0 is not their long reasoning. It's just for quick evaluations. And it is fast. So back to this. Our goal is to get our models into people's hands safely and quickly. Over the past month, we've been sharing early experimental versions of Gemini 2.0, getting great feedback from developers. Gemini 2.0 Flash is available now as an experimental model for developers via the Gemini API and Google AI Studio and Vertex API, with multi-model inputs and text outputs available to all developers, and text-to-speech native image generation available to early access partners. So it's like, I guess you can talk to it a little bit, but they don't have the, they don't have, like, if you guys know, ChatGPT has it so that you can use their models to talk to it. Like, you can build your business on top of that. And I imagine it's coming next, but it sounds like right now all you can do is talk to it and it'll bring you back text. Generally available will follow in January along with other model sizes. To help developers build dynamic and interactive applications, we are also releasing a new multi-model live API that has a real-time audio video streaming input and the ability to use multiple combined tools. More information about 2.0 Flash and multi-model live API can be found on our developer blog. Gemini 2.0 is available in Gemini app, our AI assistant. Also starting today, Gemini users globally can access chat-optimized version of 2.0 Flash Experiment by selecting it in the model drop-down on desktop and mobile web, and it will be available to Gemini mobile apps soon. With this new model, users can experience the even more helpful Gemini assistant. Earlier next year, we expanded Gemini 2.0 to more Google products, unlocking agentic experiences with, okay, let me see. Let me just click one of these. So I guess this is Gemini. We'll play with that a little bit later, but for now, yeah, let's get back there. Unlocking agentic experiences with Gemini 2.0. Gemini 2.0 Flash native users interface. Man, this is a long article. Gemini 2.0 Flash native users interface capabilities along with other improvements like multi-model reasoning and long context understanding, complex instructions following plannings, compositional functional calling, native tool use, and improved latency all work as concert to enable a new class of agentic experiences. The practical application of AI agents is a research area full of exciting possibilities. We are exploring this new frontier with a series of prototypes that can help people accomplish tasks and getting things done. These include an update to Project Astra, our research project exploring future capabilities, a universal AI assistant, and a new Project Mariner, which explores the future human-agent interactions, starting with your browser, and Jules, an AI-powered code agent that can help developers. We're still in the early stages of development, but we're excited to see how trusted testers use these new capabilities with lessons we can learn so we can make them more widely available in products in the future. Project Astra agents use multimodal understanding in the real world since we introduced Project Astra. Let me go back here. Project Astra agents using multimodal understanding in the real world. Since we introduced Project Astra at I/O, we've been learning from trusted testers using our Android phones. Their valuable feedback has helped us better understand how universal AI assistants could work in practice, including implications for safety and ethics. Improvements in the latest version built with Gemini 2.0 include better language, better dialogue. Project Astra now has the ability to converse in multiple languages and mixed languages with a better understanding of accents and non-common words. New tools used with Gemini 2.0. Project Astra can use Google Search, Lens, Maps, and make it more useful as an assistant in everyday life. That's really cool. I never knew it could use maps. I'm trying to think of ideas that we could possibly do, but I don't know. Better memory. We've improved Project Astra's ability to remember things while keeping you in control. It now has up to 10 minutes in session memory and can remember more conversations you had in the past, so it's better personalized to you. With new streaming capabilities and native audio, understanding the agent can understand language about latency of human conversations. We're working to bring these type of capabilities to Google products like Gemini app, our AI assistant, to other factors like glasses, and we're starting to expand our trusted tester program, including a small group that will soon begin testing Project Astra on prototype glasses. Okay, how much more? All right, we'll probably read two more of these. Project Mariner, agents that can help you accomplish complex tasks. Project Mariner is an early research prototype built with Gemini 2.0 that explores the future of human-agent interactions, starting with your browser. As a research prototype, it is able to understand and reason across information in your browser screen, including pixels, web elements like text, code, images, forms, and then use this information via an experimental Chrome extension to complete tasks for you. We've evaluated against WebVoyager benchmarks, which test agents' performance end-to-end for real-world tasks. Project Mariner achieves state-of-the-art results on 83.5% working in a single agent setup. It's early, but Project Mariner shows that it is becoming technically possible to navigate. within a browser, even though it's not always accurate and slow to complete tasks today, which improve rapidly over time. To build this safely and responsibly, we're conducting active research on new types of risk and mitigation and keep humans in the loop. For example, Project Mariner can only type, scroll, or click the active tab on your browser, and it asks for users' final confirmations before taking certain sensitive actions like purchasing something. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. So, like, it seems like they're right behind OpenAI as far as businesses. This is amazing. Like, I don't know, like, with all these people competing to be number one, it drives the prices down for us. And what that means for indie hackers is that we have the cheapest tools possible to make the businesses of tomorrow. If you're not already excited in building something, I don't know what else is going to inspire you other than, no, this is like cheap prices and tools that have never been used before. This is the gold rush for developers. Trust testers are starting to test Project Mariner using experimental Chrome extensions now. We're beginning conversations with the web ecosystem in parallel. So yeah, I don't know. Jules, agent developers. I think that's the last one we're going to read. Next, we're exploring AI agents can assist developers with Jules, an experimental AI-powered code agent that integrates directly in GitHub workflows. It can troubleshoot issues, develop a plan, execute all under developers' direction and supervision. This effort is part of our long-term goal of building AI agents that are helpful in all domains, including coding. More information about ongoing experience can be found on our developer blogs. So, yeah. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see people use these tools. Let me see. Do I want to read this? No, thank you. All right, one more. Building responsibly in the agentic era, Gemini 2.0 Flash and our research projects allow us to test and iterate on new capabilities on the forefront of AI research that will eventually make Google products more helpful. As we develop these new technologies, we recognize the responsibility entails the many questions AI opens up for safety and security. This is why we're taking an explorative, gradual approach to develop and conduct research on multiple prototypes, implementing, saving, training, working with trusted testers, external experts, and performing extensive risk assessment and safety assurance evaluations. For example, as part of our safety process, we work with the Responsible Safety Committee, our longstanding internal review group. So yeah, they own the group to identify, understanding potential risks. Gemini 2.0 reasoning capabilities have enabled major advancements in our AI assistance red team approach, including the ability to go beyond simple detecting risks to now automatically generating evaluations and training data that mitigate them. This means we can more efficiently optimize and offer safety at scale. As Gemini 2.0 multimodality increases the complexity of potential outputs, we can continue to evaluate and train models across images, audio inputs, and outputs to help improve safety. With Project Astra, we're exploring potential mitigations against users unintentionally sharing sensitive information with agents. We're already built in privacy controls to make it easy for users to delete sessions. We're also continue to, I like that, delete the sessions is amazing. We're also continuing to research ways to ensure AI agents access a reliable resource for information and don't take unintended actions on your behalf. With Project Mariner, we're working to ensure the model learns to prioritize users' instructions over third-party attempts to prompt injections so it can identify potential malicious instructions for external sources and prevent misuse. This prevents users from being exposed to fraud and phishing attempts through things like malicious instructions, hidden emails, and documents or websites. We firmly believe that our only way to build AI is responsible from the start, and we continue to prioritize making safety and responsibility a key element of our model development as we advance our models and agents. All right. Cool. So I am really excited for this. I think this is a step in the right direction for indie hackers and solo founders that want to create businesses. The rise of these tools make it easy for us to use the best tool for our use cases. Like, for example, with Google, with the large context windows, I think probably they have the best chance of making a AI agent that can write code for you, because they just have so much of an understanding of what's going on. If you guys have seen how as somebody that's currently building a SaaS with these AI tools like Claude and ChatGPT, the AI models are extremely smart, but they're only as smart as the information they can hold in their mind. And it seems like Gemini is just on a whole nother level when it comes to understanding an entire code base. So I do want to play around with this. I don't know if who knows what Google is doing with our information behind our backs, though. I think that's still a good reason why we want to have open source alternatives. Like if Google were to open source Gemini 2.0, I don't know if we could fit it in a hosted on our own computers, but that'd be amazing for streamlining developments and agents. So